Right then, are you ready to begin?
I am ready. All right. So
Cool.
yes,
Introductions and we will begin.
yes. Hello everyone. I am still here. I am none to one if you did not catch me with my Sonic 3 run. So right now I'm gonna be doing the Messenger, which is a, a really good, like one of the best indie games out there, like indie platformers out there. So
Okay.
again, really good run and very fun. And I suggest you buy this right now after this run because it is such a good casual playthrough of the game. It's really good. And with me, with commentator, I have the person himself, Kyle Berry. What is up, my guy?
Hello everyone, I'm Kyle Berry Sr. I seen you in Messenger. Excited for an excellent run from None to One again today. Just saw
Yeah.
awesome Sonic 3 details. Love that ice cap zone, brings back awesome
Yes,
childhood memories.
that ice cap is so good. All right, but yeah.
That was
Without
pretty
further,
frosty.
oh really now we'll get ready for what's the stage name? Glacial Peak. I forgot the stage for a quick second. Oh my god, I feel embarrassed, but I hope you're ready
That's
for
right,
that
every
stage.
great game, you got ice level.
Yes, ice levels are so good. But without further ado, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go.
This is the one.
All
If you're
right.
just joining us, The Messenger is an action-adventure platformer developed by Sabotage Studio and published by Devolver Digital. Released August 30th, 2018 by It is personally my favorite game. It's a fantastic ninja platformer, similar to Ninja Gaiden, but with wonderfully tight controls and enough fuzzy boxes around the edges that the ninja is always doing pretty much what you want and expect them to do, so that you feel, in fact, like a ninja as you're playing. Going on our way to class, we meet Rock Lassure. This guy is going to be yelling at us about Cloud Step, the integral mechanic of this game. You see the lines under Ninja's feet? That indicates that everything struck midair offers a jump refresh, kind of like Hollow Knight, so very nice aerial freedom and momentum. This is going to open up a lot of fast routes, in addition to this game having a design of there being a really clean and obvious casual route, and then a more hidden, fast route. And then there's the speedrun routes.
And by the way, Squaw, because it's the Western hero. Oh my goodness, we were kind of just talking about this man, so it's an honor for him to just show up out of nowhere and, almost kill the Demon King. That would have been cool if he did, but I guess, let him go is cool for now. But
Looks
now we
really
got,
cool, saved our bacon, kind of like a Meeting Zero moment.
and now we got this random scroll. I don't know what it is, but he just said go to the mountain and just go there. And we're like, all right, cool. And while it is loading, I'm gonna turn down the game audio real quick because it says it is too loud. So let me do that real quick. All right.
No worries.
I hope
Quick
that's better.
lore recap. The game is in Japanese, or possibly Chinese. Both languages are much faster than English, with traditional Chinese being the fastest by a couple frames there. And there is, it's hard to follow then, especially with the developers adding a text skip option for us by holding down the Ninja Tabi and the jump buttons while text is happening. But in the Ninja Village, we are prophesied that every 500 years the demons are going to come and stomp on us until we lose all hope. But then a Western hero shows up and saves our bacon and tells us to take this scroll and stick it somewhere safe. So coming up to our first shop of the game, we're going to meet a mysterious arcane figure known as the Shopkeeper. They're going to take these time shards we've been picking up from the environment and enemies and allow us to upgrade our abilities. Just now buying Strike the Ninja, none is now able to strike enemy projectiles midair. Also for free, so that we can get out of the pit, because otherwise it would be a boring adventure. Shopkeeper gave us some climbing claws, so we can now jump right up those walls.
Yeah.
Seeing that Strike the Ninja in action, making short work of the fireballs, which should otherwise be quite difficult to jump around.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I tried to do no upgrades just randomly one day, and that part was just impossible. So just having the Strike Ninja is just super useful for the speed run.
Yeah, I definitely respect that. This game has many avenues for replay value, one of them being, of course, no upgrades, and that offers an incredible challenge. So if you thought this game was a little bit too easy for you, I would say normally it is appropriately challenging. But if you are hot stuff at platforming, you can always try not buying those shop upgrades.
Yes.
Noticing now how the audio muffles underwater.
Yes, by the way, shout out to Rainbow Dragon Eyes, the composer for this game, and he made some bops. I'm not gonna lie, he made some pretty good music for this game. So this being like Autumn Hill, it's for an intro stage, it's bumping all right. But
this is one of the oldest songs on the soundtrack. It's made very early on in the production, from what I've heard, and it's still very amazing. It shows what a dynamic and ever-improving artist he is.
All right,
especially as you get later into the game, you'll hear another version.
Alright, yeah. So what I tried to do earlier was a spike tower skip, which as it says, you can skip the spike tower, but I kind of didn't get the projectile hit from the enemy, the blue kappa, so I had to like go under it, which is fine. It only like moves like 2-3 seconds. I think actually 5. Now thinking about it, but it's not a real biggie. But this is the whole right room. All you just gotta do is hold right.
Very difficult to do spike tower. I think that's one of the sort of the speedrun routes. It wasn't sort of expected for players to be going over there, but we figured out multiple ways.
Yeah, there's a lot of variations.
Dropping down, going for a quick splash on that turtle. If you slash something that has resistance, like more than 1 health, like a turtle, it will push back against you. But if you slash the opposite direction first and spin into the target, it can give you a boost instead of slowdown. Which is a very difficult one to execute, but something you'll see a little bit of, as well as just like turning around to slap it for like an extra cloud step there for the stump jump. But it looks like one actually got none got a 1-frame slash, which in this game the sword doesn't work until the 2nd frame that it's out. So I'm not sure if it was miss or 1 frame, but it looked like a too clean to hit kind of slash, which is sort of the polar opposite of Ninja Gaiden.
Alright, and that is Autumn Hills. Gonna do our second shop visit and get shurikens and second win, if I recall correctly, that's the name of it. So one thing about this game that's... Oh, go ahead, Kyle, if you're gonna say something.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say shard counts in this game is really important, because I know by the end of Bamboo Creek you're gonna have to need 251 shards to get the next upgrade, which is the water boost and the air slash. So again, just keep making sure you get the right amount of shards and collecting them is really just important for this game overall, or this category. Because unlike if you were playing New Game Plus, you wouldn't have to worry about everything. You just have everything from the beginning, plus a very secret item. So, but New Game is still a pretty good run in my opinion. And by the way, shout out to Furlong Temple, the hardest stage in the game. So that was...
Don't see it for very long. Not in this category.
Yes.
Here we see our first Phobekin friend, Necro. They're named after what they're afraid of. So we find this little buddy in the catacombs, tell him it's okay, and he gets back to his job trying to repair that bridge at Forlorn Temple. But he's the only one we'll see in this category. Now we are on to dodging the cycles of catacombs, where everything is moving once you enter the room. All these stage objects like crushers and platforms you see. We get a preview of our level boss Ruxton here, a tall, dark, and handsome figure. He's going to throw some basic baddies at us, so we have to clear the gauntlet before the doors will open. Really nice platform work and sword work there, and moving on to potentially an aquatic butt boost. Respect for saving the HP. One of our runners, Black, found out that the ninja actually moves faster underwater while hurt. This is the only instance of it, like a proper damage boost being faster.
Wait, he does? I didn't even know that, to be honest.
It's true, yeah, you can do a crusher cycle skip there, but it is very scary.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I have not de-rushed this game, so I haven't really looked at the new tech and skill level, or I guess skills for this speedrun. So I'm very rusty
No
These
worries.
games.
This game is awesome to play. Whatever like your skill level is at, or like however long it's been since you last played it, it's kind of like riding a bike, and you can always just get a little bit better and learn some cool tricks. There's always room to improve, but you can certainly enjoy it at any level of skill.
I promise, Kyle, I'm gonna come back to this game one day. After I do all my classic Sonic game goals, I'm gonna come back to this stream straight away. I promise you
Yeah,
that.
no pressure. I mean, you have to follow your dreams first, and you know, if necessary is time for it to be the main focus, then it'll be time. But the game is not going anywhere.
Yes. But alright, let me
Very
see
clean
if I
here
can do
coming up,
this.
going for a badonkadonk. We're gonna try to get a cloud step from this kappa or a bullet in the top and
Yeah,
drop
I was
through. Just
pixelated.
barely missing that kappa, but
What?
this trigger volume, it doesn't go up to the top there, so if you get the cloud step, you can jump over it if you have a good like 2 to 3 frame timing. It's very tight. It's basically RNG. Whoever came up with this trick is just a terrible person.
But yeah, that's pretty much all the hard parts for Catacomb. I know there is a spike ball that's coming up, which is fairly, well, it looks scary, but it's not that bad, I promise you that. By the way, here's this very cool climb.
Nice,
Very
very clean
cool.
monster creator.
And now we're going back down, because why not?
Drop this.
I mean, it's actually angular. That's cool though.
The ninja will always stop when falling on a platform and dropping through it, unless jumping from under the platform. Then you can get sort of a buttery drop. It's complicated, but very, very technical in how tight your timing is. As soon as you hit that platform, you have an opportunity to go for the next frame drop.
Alright, hi Ruxton.
Finally, we say hi Ruxton
Yes,
and hi
Ruxton.
Spooky Staff. We're gonna flip a coin. We're gonna hope that he ends up spawning high. He'll either go high or low. And it's about 8 seconds difference. He got the high, Ruxton.
Alright, let's
Stay
go.
up there, get up there, throw the shuriken. And then we just keep slapping him. We can drop down for like one more round of damage, and he doesn't even get off the platform. That is an excellent high Ruxton.
Yes,
That's
that
gonna
was.
save, again, about 8 seconds.
Yeah,
And we are
it's-
moving right on into Bamboo Creek.
Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, the devs actually didn't know you can get up there because they're too lazy to make a floating animation. So, because like, just
Well, that
really
makes them sound lazy, but you know, in production, you know, you have other goals you want to prioritize, I'm sure, and then it's like, okay, we'll make a platform. That seems like a low effort thing, I guess, and so we got that. And I like Chinese food. Chinese food is good for you. I like to eat Chinese food, and Chinese food is yummy too. If you like me too, you will bring me Chinese food because it is so yummy. Did I mention I like Chinese food?
that is the Bamboo Boogaloo, the song of our people.
I apologize anyone if that was a little out of sync. It's sort of hard to tell of potential stream delay, but from Rainbow Dragon Eyes, having Chinese food while working on music, this is one of the potential variations of this level's music.
I don't like Chinese food.
How could you say something so bold and so controversial?
Exactly. I don't know if we can be friends anymore. I'm just saying.
I didn't even know we were friends to begin with. Nah, I'm joking. I'm friends with everybody who runs an InstaSpeedathon.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go.
Let's
Shout
go.
outs to all the runners, commentators, and of course, the hosts, our gracious hosts. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, welcome. No
Make
worries
sure
at
to
all.
give them all a follow. 'Cause they,
Especially the InstaSpeedathon channel. You know, just putting it out there.
Alright, let me focus real quick because very hard trick coming up. Right.
Go for the end
Oh,
two.
let's
It's
go.
looking good. It's
Alright.
solid. All right, that's 2 straight up slash jumps. Getting good height off of each one is definitely required to get all the way up to that one tile. We were able to do a one tile kick, where this is kind of one of those bugs that sort of ended up saying it's good for speedrunners and doesn't really impact casual runners, so we're allowed to keep it, and it's, you know, probably annoying to fix anyway. Where Ninja can kick off of a single tile if he's in that ball state, going into it or out of it, sort of. Very kind of difficult bug to practice, but if you want to do like the out of bounds category, then that is integral to clipping in this game, and forcing Ninja's head into a texture.
I had to like go down that waterfall and get some shards because I was looking a little low. Ooh, okay. No platform.
Very nice drops. That was excellent platform drops, just snaking with a DI in midair. Very difficult to do with sort of the aerial drift in this game, as whenever Ninja changes directions midair, he'll slow down the first time you'll change directions. It's always better to keep your momentum, and if you have to change directions, you want to land as soon as possible. Landing will reset your walking animation. Other than that, there's no difference to the horizontal movement speed of Ninja, with the exception of the water boost, which we just purchased, and the rope dart we'll get later. On top of the water boost, Nun just also bought the wingsuit attack and was given the wingsuit, allowing us now to glide in the air. Look at that. And the ability to strike downward.
Yes, I'm gonna poke off him real quick because that is very useful and fast. Right, and welcome to Hollow Grotto. It's a stage, very green stage. If I mistake.
Satisfyingly tight for a cavern-based level where the wind flows through, and the people that lived here, you can see the runes inscribed in the background. They worship the wind as the breath of God.
Okay.
Pogo, very satisfying ability. The only disappointing thing about it is we can't pogo off spikes.
Yes, because spikes are very dumb. They do 3 damage to you and they don't care. Alright, me.
No, they do not.
Alright, me.
Very nice. 2 shuriken to soften up that turtle. If you slash a turtle with only 1 health remaining, it won't invoke its pushback property. Very respect, going for DK skip, as we call this Donkey Kong room with all its levels. Unfortunately, the saw was just too close. And we are seeing our first appearance of our homie in red, Corbel. He's got a magic ring that reverses time. We still feel the excruciating pain of our, inevitable death, but he resets time so that we can go try again. This time with, more practice.
Yeah, but one thing about Corbel that is kind of somewhat annoying is he gets your shards. So, if you're trying to keep watch your shard count for just the next upgrade that's required, then you have to make sure to again get the proper amount of shards, going backtracking a little, just to make sure that you have enough shards for next upgrade, because he will eat them without hesitation. So.
Oh yeah.
That's horrible. Alright.
He'll eat every shard he'll eat. He'll take a second off of his debt, which is I think 2 minutes, maybe 90 seconds. And then once time plus shards is gone, he's gone. Or if you see a boss.
Yeah, he gets scared of the boss real easily, so...
Not trying to get killed on his job.
Right. Okay, kinda got stuck there for a quick second. Sticky Ninja.
Very nice gliding. There is the first and only yeet in the 8-bit category. We're using the water boost and jumping out of the water toward the surface so that we preserve as much momentum as possible by then immediately going into wingsuit glide. With really expert timing to hit both the lantern and the jump into the next room, it is possible to glide straight across the next room as well. And you'll see that kind of effect much longer yeets in other categories like New Game Plus.
Yeah, but that
also any please play this game.
Yeah, but as Kyrie was saying about that yeet is really tough. So I think it's frame perfect to just get that yeet over to the next room. So again, it's really hard to do. So I try my best, but it's hard. Right.
It's like a 1 in 10er. It's not guaranteed by any stretch.
You want to explain this boss real quick? Well, I try to count.
Right. This is Emerald Golem. There's a smash ball in the center. We're gonna have to smack that 8 times, but instead we'll hit it 7 times, and then we're gonna go out to the side. If we get 8, that's okay, as long as we can clean it up on the second round. It's gonna take 2 cycles of breaking the smash ball to expose the wind tunnels, climb up, and smash the core. We're counting to 7, throwing the shuriken. It's good, getting right up on top, trying to get that nice juicy double slash. Sometimes the lingering before slash can hit the same time as the new slash, give you 2 hits on the entry. It's a very nice approach, maybe 1 or 2 slashes off, proceeding safely to the next phase.
Yeah, I think I was 1 to 3 slashes off. I mean, it's not really a big deal, because the checkpoint was just right there with any losses, but I'm gonna lose about 20-30 seconds here.
Right.
It's not-
Better than losing it in the second phase, for sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3.
Good.
Oh, this is way better.
Yeah, bust out the formula. This can be a very straightforward boss, but if anything goes wrong with your timing, vis-a-vis your slashes or hitting something on accident, then you can lose your count and things can go very bad. Now None is very safe on making the cycle to phase 2. However, at 1 HP, going to have to keep some distance. Be careful not to jump too high into the score.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of scared because I don't want to die here either. Right, he is going.
It's alright,
to
you are getting lots of key charges, so just keep away from him. He's going to randomly target the 4 corners of the screen, going to each area before moving to the next. Very nice.
Alright. That boss is so scary on PB pace because you might count to like 6 instead of 7 and just miss 1 hit like I kind of just did, so the nerves are pretty high there, so it is tough. That's all I'm trying to say. But that's what we're gonna keep
Definitely
going on.
the deadliest boss in the category.
Yes, it does. But coming up, we got Coolstream Coral or Coolstream Marsh. I cannot say stuff right, but it's a stage. It's a pretty straightforward stage. There's a room you literally just move right, and that is pretty fun in my opinion. Just holding right and jumping at the right time feels pretty satisfying to do. I don't know if Kyle mentioned this earlier, but I think they probably did. But there is something called T-boosting. Did you mention T-boosting already, Kyle? Or?
Very briefly in the Autumn Hills.
Alright, yeah. So yeah, just being able to.
This is the
flash
room.
that.
Just hold right.
Yeah.
All you gotta do.
There's like 2 checkpoints in this room, one in the beginning and like 1 at the end. So it's a pretty big room, in my opinion. Oh, okay. He was gonna try to troll me, but I got him. Alright.
Yup. This is gonna be a longer gap with the checkpoint, or Ninja cannot jump straight up. But however, with the bird or with a very well-timed kick there or fireball jump here, can get right up and across without having to go under, then left, and then up again, wasting like would be about 10 seconds.
Well, I actually did not want to mean to kill that bird in the first room. I kind of just was trigger happy in a sense.
When Boney Hawk is just coming at you, sometimes you make snap decisions. Bird is scary. Got no feathers. How is it flying?
Yeah, this reflex has just been in there, so I wanted to.
Very nice. Always HP in that under lantern.
Yeah, because 1 HP is always scary, so just being able to just have 2 HP it's a lifesaver. But
oh yeah.
Alright. See, can I get the
drop? Gotta focus.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Got the switch.
Taking out the Kappa and hitting the switch, and that is all 3 of our shurikens used in this level. Unfortunately, we don't really get to use them much in Searing Crags or Glacial, but recently found that shuriken Hansan. Shoutouts to Grandius and Narco.
Alright, let's hope I don't get bullied too much here.
Alright, going into the bully zone with 3 HP, that's a bold move caught. It worked out for him.
Alright, and then I'm gonna start focusing here because it's pretty tricky for that last checkpoint. So
We're coming up on the Coolstream Gauntlet, the infamous layer of runs. This is a part where either you're gonna get through just fine, or it's gonna be very hectic and very tricky.
okay, I want to play that safe because
Going for a clean wrap around the left, seeing it wasn't working with the cloud steps and opting out. I respect that.
that was a sick one title though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay,
Yeah.
But there's a checkpoint there, so I am safe for now. Alright, and now we got the Queen of the Marsh.
Nice. She's a son of a cheese. Beautiful cheese, whatever.
She's going to the left.
Good use of shuriken, knock her down before she goes into her next attack. Now she is on the ground, we're going to attack her as much as possible. She jumps back up again and going to come down to give us a couple of whips. So whips actually do 2 damage on hits, so we're going to have to duck and keep slashing her.
I am scared. I am scared. I'm so scared. Okay. I think he's dead.
Scared is
but I'm
natural.
scared.
Now that she's at 1 HP, she jumps to the middle so that she's ready to die. She won't die until struck after doing that landing. So throwing the shuriken from the door there, A+, that saves about 2.5 seconds of just walking after the fight ends.
By the way, that was a very cool cutscene that you only see if you die. So if you haven't died, then that cutscene is way shorter.
Yep, about 2 seconds faster, and you get an achievement.
Yes. But coming up to one of the best stages in this game, Searing Crag, because we get the best item in the game, actually, not famous, but the best item, the rope dart.
The dope dart.
The dope dart, yes. And
what's this thing called? Hey, you got some spikes, but that's alright. This is, if you're a fan of guts, the aggro crag. You can be careful here. 1 HP, but there is HP in the next room. It all hinges on elevator jump. Gets it. Very nice. Jumping over the pendulum. Beautiful Hansan there, getting the kind of rope cart to a hanging wall that's too low to grab onto, so it's just free real estate.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start being quiet here because I just like playing the game.
Once you get the rope dart, a lot of your focus goes into using the rope dart. Not only does this take you to lanterns, walls, enemies, rings, whatever, this gives you iframes and faster damage as well. There's just a lot of things that we use the rope dart for, and climbing is one of them. Right there you see buffered jumps and the ninja kicking off the wall, then very rapidly roping back to the wall, kicking off of it again. This is, you know, as fast as doubles or triples your climb speed. That chimney is a bit tricky, and getting rope darting low, you can get kind of stuck to the wall because of all the creosote buildup. Make sure you sweep your chimneys regularly. And, you know, none moving past that, climbing right up, seeing kind of like our first big vertical push in level design with Searing Crags.
Alright, let's see if I can get this Justin port.
Like for the Poursuivant, Teleport Suivant Piquant. With a slash to rope dart, no teleport there. One of the other beautiful uses of the rope dart is an exploit, which actually allows us to teleport to enemy types, the same type as one that is killed, and then called back from the graveyard at the edge of our screen. Very complicated. We may see another one in Glacial Peak coming up next. But first, don't forget Leg Day. Never skip your Arm Day either. It's Kolos and Seuss's. They're two brothers. They love to work out, and they're going to work out with us. This guy is Seuss's. He's the green guy. He's Leg Day. He's very strong legs. Can't really attack him from the back, but you can attack him in the front. And then Kolos is much the opposite. Strong abs, no front damage, but can attack him in the back. Very nice use of the rope dart here to stay on the boss, resetting that slash and just hammering out damage. They have they don't share health pools, so they will tag in and out as based on their respective health values until they're at critical health, and then steam will come out of the other one's ears. They will appear knocked out with stars when they're in the background, as Kolos is now knocked out. And with Seuss's taking critical damage, he taps out as well, and the fight is over.
Yeah, that wasn't the best fight in my opinion, because that was like 3 phases there. You really want them to want to beat the boss in like 2 phases really, but 3 is still it's fine, but 2 phases is like the ideal boss fight, so you can just like just kill him as fast as possible.
It's a very tricky fight pattern wise. You never know what you're gonna get, and not all patterns are created equal in the context of speedrunning, so you want to kind of get a set number of them. And if you get what we call the Seuss's spin ball, which we did, that can typically be much slower on average. But now in Glacial Peak, get your Sour Please or other dance emotes in the chat, as this is a bop.
It's really good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Putting together all the design elements we've been taught so far, really good conveyance in the design of the messenger, as we're putting together all of the rope darting, the slashing, the jumping, the wingsuiting, everything, all the vertical ascent and slashing through enemies that we've learned so far. Getting kind of a nice cadence of level teaching us mechanics, and then a level with the boss, and a nice level, and then a level with the boss. Spoiler alert, Glacial Peak has no boss. The next one will.
Oh my god, how can you say that, Kyle Berry Kappa?
I know. No worries. Very nice jump slash on Lantern, getting up there quick. Don't forget the outside Hansan. Rope dart off of the screen even as structures but not enemies are loaded when the ninja can't see them. Getting nice clean ropes through the bats here. And we are seeing second appearance of this wanderer guy with the spear who we will routinely ignore.
Yeah, he's not that important, so I'm just saying.
Minor lore character.
Okay, sticky ninja for a quick second, but that's alright. Alright.
Very clean coming up. Are we going for a tile? Going right for the pad. I respect that. Don't want to waste time going on the tile.
Yes, the one tile.
Running to the end of this platform and slashing. Looks like the rope dart got caught on the platform, but the slash gave the cloud step. Normally that might have been a death.
Yeah, that part is that teleport.
Very scary.
Yeah, you're just going over a pit and you have a chance of dying. So
very well
it's a risk.
covered.
But yeah, coming up to our quote unquote boss, which is really no boss, like Kyle said earlier. We're just gonna hold up the scroll, and this happens.
Any Chrono Trigger fans?
I actually never played Chrono Trigger. I'm not gonna lie. So
okay, no spoilers. Go play it later. Big promise. Worth it.
All right, I got it.
After Sonic, no rush. It's been around like 25 years. It's gonna hang out longer.
All right, I got you. I promise I will play Chrono Trigger and get the reference. But yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of love and homages in this game. Now the Tower of Time, or Tears, or Time Save, or Tragic, whatever your T is of choice.
Yes, it's a very hard level. It's
You see some dead bodies in the background there. They didn't make it.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, but you know, we're gonna do our best to survive and win. And
be the canonical true messenger that one-shots the Tower of Time. I didn't, I died. We got a laser whisper, so that's a rare glitch with the rope dart where you can just pass through the laser. Happens to be at a time when your iframe somehow overlaps with the laser not killing you. We don't understand in any capacity. We've had people look at the code. But sometimes lasers don't hurt you, other times they do 4 damage.
yes, like unlike spikes, lasers do 1 more damage, and that is very cool. And I forgot to do minus rope dart, so I'm.
That's
okay,
alright. You got the crystal, and you got time. This is a room where the entry is really tricky, and if anything goes wrong on that entry, that wizard can just jack up your whole run based on random patterns. And
oh my god,
you know, first spawns like
so
you'll see some trolls there. Yeah.
Alright.
We call them Astrobes sometimes, but their name is actually a Murmuth Wizguard.
Alright, let me see if I can get this one cycle real quick.
Alright, Cooney 1 cycle, let's see it. Really good crystal abuse, can induce through the wall there with the slash. Triggering that crystal and moving right on. That was well executed. Viva la France, we're going to go for the French connection. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, because I am rusty
hold
in this
off
game,
on that.
So.
French connection is a move developed by players during a tournament, UD7, French decathlon of speedruns, where you jump into the spikes if you have 4 HP, so you can use the iframes from damage boost to get through the lasers. It is, however, very risky, as if you like kick a wall the wrong way, it's fatal, and you get killed by a laser.
If I had like 5 health, then I would have done like the new game plus method of doing that room, but getting 5 health is very rare, so yeah.
2.25% chance.
Yes. Alright. No walk of shame, for we had a shuriken expressly specifically for this part, so we ain't walking.
Very good.
We're gonna run.
It takes about 4.5 seconds to just walk across the full length of a room.
Alright, let me
don't want to do that.
Skip, please. Okay, I forgot what to do, so I'm just gonna bail out. Please, okay.
That's there. Yep, okay. Rough spot.
Alright.
Good catch.
We
Ride the wave.
I'm not trying to die.
Weaving through the lasers. full health. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. So in case
That wizard room can be very scary if you get through their 1 HP.
Yes. Alright.
In case you hit a laser, you'll be okay now.
Alright. This room is pretty boring because we're just doing teleporting a lot. So we're
Call
gonna
it-
skip all that by doing this. Alright.
OG Cooney Crystal View saves 6 seconds. We are going up the platforms now. Not much to this room but climbing. When you slash right before jumping, it extends Ninja's feet from the rolling animation to touch the ground earlier, and you can both slash jump off the ground earlier and, of course, reset your momentum.
Alright.
Nice little leapy section, an otherwise terrifying laser-filled nightmare room, and we are now doing the thing.
Let's go do the thing.
We're all going to link up and summon the Arcane Golem. This is the final boss of the 8-bit category, so when the boss is defeated and the screen freezes, that will be time.
Alright, let's do this.
Let's have a good fight going. See, like Arcane Sigma, we have this guy with his disembodied hands. We're going to use his platforms to get up and strike the head a bunch. He has a necklace of arcane orbs that are going to try to knock us back. However, with the use of the rope dart and proper reattachment after these claps, we're just going to get right back on that face and keep slapping the boss. It's going to slap us off. This is the main mechanic. Each time he claps, you got to just try and time it out. But as you can see, a very difficult feat to be done. Then coming in 1 or 2 hits away from the kill, unfortunately just losing that rope dart momentum, and the iframe's gone for just a moment. Ninja died first.
Yeah, I kind of lost some rhythm like
later,
during
that
the
was
middle of
cool.
all that, which is it's weird. This boss is weird. Like rope darting and jump or rope darting slash they're pretty tough to learn just starting out. Cause it's like you're just pushing attack or slashing a rope dart just almost simultaneously, and just getting the right rhythm is really hard to do for me at least. But I'm gonna do this again, and this is looking good so far.
There you go. Slapping him right in the
that's
top
time.
of the head,
Okay.
right in the temple. Time.
All right, 35:15. That is a pretty alright time. I know I have my estimate at about 34 or not 34, 35. So I mean I am a little bit overestimate, but nothing's wrong with that. So I'm glad that I was able to showcase 8-bit to everyone on InstaSpeed. So I'm happy. I'm not gonna hit this crystal because that will launch me into the second half of this game, the linear 16-bit part, and I'm not gonna show you what happens next. So it's up to you to go out and beat this game as intended. So this game's really good. Please play it. It's really good. So that's all I have to say. No, shout out to the messenger, the bamboo crew, really cool people. They're amazing at this game. They're so good. I don't even understand how 29 is possible for this game still. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that. So really,
Do things sometimes.
yeah.
It's got a wonderful community, and as they say, teamwork makes the dream work. So
Yes.
well, we've really been able to push it far together, and if you like this run or just want to play this game casually, feel free to do so. And if you want to speedrun it, check out the Bamboo Crew. Thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
Thank you guys for the run. Final time on my end, 35:30. So I'm not sure,
Yes.
probably just a bit of discrepancy somewhere, but that's fine. But thank you very much for both runs, none to one. It's been absolutely incredible to see the Sonic run and the Messenger. So we're going to end day 2 there. I am knackered, and tomorrow we start off with Ratchet and Clank 2 No IMG NG+. So, quick thing to mention is that the clocks go forward tonight in the UK. I'm not sure if they go forward anywhere else they go forward. But they go forward in the UK, so there might be a slight discrepancy with the schedule for some people as we deal with the daylight saving. However, if there is any discrepancy with the schedule, then whatever's on the schedule in your time zone is what is correct. and it should adjust for DST as well. I'm pretty sure that the schedule itself does adjust for daylight saving time anyway. So if you do have daylight saving time in your country, then the schedule should have already been sorted out to take that into account. But the clocks do go forward in the UK overnight, so there might be slight discrepancies with the schedule for tomorrow and Monday. But anyway, thank you to both of you for the commentary today. Thank you to all the runners who've run today. Thank you to everyone who's donated. We finished day 2 with £300 donated to EveryoneCan. Our final goal, of course, by the end of Monday is 750. So if we can get to that, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So let's get those donations in again. Get as many donations as we can so that we can get to the £750 goal. We've got 2 days left, of course, to get there, but I'm very confident that we will get to the £750 goal for EveryoneCan. So thank you for the run. Thank you to all the runners who've taken part today. We'll see you there for tomorrow. Do you guys have any last words you'd like to say?
Please donate.
Yeah, please donate, everyone. Find it in your hearts, and then just everyone stay excellent, stay healthy, and make sure you drink some water today.
Yes.
No problem. Thank you very much, guys, for the run, and we'll see you again soon.
Yep. See ya. Thanks for having me again.
No worries.